Rachel reviews using WebEx to facilitate social learning. Training often gives people solutions to problems already solved. Collaboration addresses challenges no one has overcome before. The 21st century mind is a collective mind where we access what we know in our friends' and colleagues' brains. Together, we can be smarter and can address ever more challenging problems. Tony Bingham and Marcia Connor, The New Social Learning. Social learning. What are the benefits to learning with other people? Well, studies show that the benefits of knowledge sharing include increased creativity, learning, and performance. It also positively impacts team well-being and workplace satisfaction. Furthermore, 74% of companies estimate that a knowledge sharing culture improves productivity by up to 40%. So, if you're an instructional designer and you want to encourage social learning, there are some strategies you can use for the design of social learning environments, and you could create a whole new social learning environment, or you could use a tool such as WebEx. So, WebEx is a great social learning platform that combines a few different types of tools and also is great for mobile learning. So, WebEx is something that people use on their computers, on their cell phones, and on their tablets. They also can learn as a group no matter where they're at. So, you can connect with people, you can schedule meetings, you can send messages, you can call both voice and video, you can share files, you can annotate on a whiteboard, and you can screen share and share information. So when we look at the strategies for the design of social learning environments, and we apply these strategies to WebEx, well, how does WebEx measure up? So I have put green check marks next to a few of the strategies that I wanted to highlight. So for design for reach, so for design for rich identities and include user images, those first two, um, WebEx has user profiles for everyone, and you have a user image as part of your profile. So I also wanted to highlight support social awareness with visualization. So when you're using WebEx and you're in a meeting, you can use emojis to let other people in the meeting, let them know how you're feeling about something, whether it's a celebration, thumbs up, thumbs down. It supports social awareness. WebEx also shows the network and its connections. I was in a meeting today, and the person running the meeting said it looked like the Brady Bunch, but it was so many people in our team and in our department, and it really gave you a sense of the size of the group. So that was strategies for improving social presence. Out of the strategies for encouraging participation, making usability a priority is something that I feel like WebEx does a great job of. Their product is very usable. They make updates to it pretty often, and there are tutorials on how to use it. WebEx also allows you to leverage social influence. So, if you've ever been in a meeting where you have that awkward silence and it prompts someone to speak up, and then all of a sudden the floodgates open, you're leveraging the social influence of those people in that meeting together. That's an example of that. And then finally, design for persistence. So this is if you have so designing for persistence, let's see here. You can record, review, archive, and assess. Learners can review at their leisure. So, using a platform like WebEx allows you to design for persistence where people can consume the content, they can access it later, and then that will support their particular type of learning. So, designing for specific community needs. Does WebEx fit the needs of your specific community? For in my case, I use WebEx, Zoom, that kind of thing pretty often, and the tools in those platforms do support um, specific community needs, whether that's a classroom or it's a team. And then finally, design for matchmaking. So WebEx, it allows us to connect. We can make connections. People that work remote or are in a hybrid team, they can make connection with other team members that they may not see. They're not logistically, close to each other. So I would say that for the strategies for the design of social learning environments, WebEx fares pretty well. So what are your favorite tools in WebEx? Put it in the comments down below. So not only does WebEx support social learning, but it supports mobile learning because you can access it on your mobile devices. And these are 15 approaches that I found in Dorian Peters' book, Interface Design for Learning. Now, I'm not going to go through all 15, but I did pull out 7 of them that I wanted to mention. So, in the approaches to mobile learning, performance support. So, this can be used to share just in time training or demo videos. So we do that. Performance support is definitely something that WebEx could be used for. WebEx can also be used in a mobile way for motivation and engagement. It connects you with other people. These people could be in the office, they could be on site, they could be anywhere, and they still are able to connect and engage. WebEx does allow for content creation and mashup. So the photo, text, and audio video capabilities of mobile devices can be used to create original or instructor generated content. So anywhere that you're at, you have the ability to create content and share different things. So as far as assessment, in WebEx, you can use it for peer reviews, interviews, recordings of performances, quizzes. There's a lot of ways that you can use assessment in WebEx. You can also have polls and breakout sessions. WebEx supports meeting and learning in teams. So your synchronous online collaboration, sharing screens, no matter where your team is at, it will connect you and you can share information. Asynchronous collaboration. WebEx does include messaging and groups, so you can still collaborate with a group or with another user in an asynchronous fashion. And then finally, situated learning. So WebEx does allow you to learn in the situation that it may apply to. So, the question that I would like you to answer in the comments down below this time is, do you use WebEx on your phone or tablet? So, the third and final section of this presentation is social mobile learning is inclusive. So, using a platform like WebEx does allow you to be inclusive with your learning. So, this is from the Universal Design Principles for Technology interpreted for mobile learning. I selected these four principles out of the list. So, perceptible information. WebEx allows you to generate captions and transcripts and also recordings for review after the fact. Community of learners and support. So, it encourages multiple methods of communication, such as messaging. You can call, you can send video, and you can also, the perceptible information at the top, is also available to you. Instructional climate. So you can push out questions and quizzes to the learners, and you can pull in learner feedback. So you can create a instructional climate. And adaptability and empowerment, flexibility and ease of use. This puts learning into the hands of anyone with a computer, tablet, or cell phone. The interface is pretty easy to use, and so it empowers people, um, to have a it empowers people for learning. So, if you would like to see a demonstration of these WebEx social learning concepts in my next video, let me know in the comments, and I would appreciate if you subscribe, share, and give me a thumbs up. Thank you.